welcome back to Rosy Budgets, or welcome if you're new. This is what I consider part 2 of my cash stuffings. This is the one where we cash stuff my coloring savings challenges. So, as of lately, I have typically been running out of things to say. So I've been speeding through this bit because I don't want it to be that awkward. But this time, I might not speed through it as much because I do have a couple things I can share. At least I would feel comfortable sharing. So we are going to get into it, and I just realized that this is not exactly where I wanted to start. As you may have noticed, I still have 2 $5 bills. One of them was with the intent to intentionally start adding $5 every week to an emergency folder, because I am not liking the fact that I do not have an emergency fund started. And while I know that only doing $5 at a time will make it build slowly, at least I'm trying. You know what I mean? So you can see there's already $5 in here. That's because if you watched my previous video, you will remember, and I just said that really weirdly. Anyway, you will remember that I said that if my bus money doesn't have to go for my bus money, then $5 of it I will just stick in my emergency fund, and then the rest of it goes elsewhere. So, taking one of these 5s and I'm putting it in here, and I'm not going to take it out and count it because there's only 10, but it's a start, and I'm feeling much better about it. So, now we can get into this other binder. Okay, to start with, we have this cute little savings challenge from Designs by Divas. I always feel like I read that wrong because I never remember if it's designs, like with an S, or design. So that is why if you hear me like falter on it, that is exactly why. So I decided that we're just going to knock out all of the 5s, and to make it easier, I just, instead of 5 ones, I just pulled out a 5 this week. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? We're going to do the money bags. And I will not smudge it this time. Okay, we're just going to set you there for a second. Turn this, pull this out. And in here we now have 5. Really? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's right, because I did only start it last week. My gosh. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you? Was not a mistake in counting. I'm still doing okay so far this year on that. Anyway. Oh, yes. Okay. We're actually going to move this back here because I feel like I bump it way too often. So, as you may remember, I was supposed to, well, not supposed to, I did have Christmas with my mom and my sister and my nephews last weekend. It was very nice. It was very simple. We just went out there, hung out, and did gifts. The minute I walked inside, my middle nephew, he saw what I was carrying and he's like, "What's that? Who's that for? What's that?" And I was answering him, and he's like, "Well, can we open them right now?" And I said, "No, we have to wait till everybody's ready." "Well, Mommy's ready." "No, she's not. She's in the kitchen. She's still, like, doing things." She had made some cookies and some puppy chow for us to snack on. He's like, "No, she's ready." I know she's ready. Turns out we also had to wait for his father to get home, so we weren't ready. This kid, he was very impatient. It was hilarious. But then, like, 2 seconds later, he wanted me to go upstairs so he could show me his bedroom, which was a disaster, but he's 4, and he shares a room with his 6-year-old brother. So, not to mention the 2-year-old will also go up there and play with them. So it's bound to be a disaster. They're all boys. Okay, I'm going to get to rolling this and see what kind of damage we can do. Why does it look like there's something else? Oh, that's just the outline of the challenge. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to get started and see what we can manage to get done. Will you just stop? Okay, so 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 4. Why am I struggling with this? Real quick, if I manage to, there's only $4 needed for this. So if I manage to finish it, I will roll again if it comes up in a roll. So. That counts. I'm counting it. Man, I almost want to cheat and take $1 more from somewhere, but I'm not going to. Okay. To start, we have Mr. Puzzle Piece, and that is getting $2. So, need red, orange. Okay. Why did you just close that? So now, in my puzzle challenge, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't make a mistake. And I did not. Although the mistakes I commonly make are counting 5s as something that they're not. So $19 now in my puzzle. My $500 challenge? I don't know. They almost look like the flowers that you would find on, like, Lay's. Like, if you were to go to Hawaii or something. That's what those flowers remind me of. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not open it up yet. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, for the record, that just slipped out of my hand. I was not throwing it down or anything, okay? So, in the flower challenge now, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool. And I am actually still trying to decide what I want to be doing with these once they are full. I am thinking of doing some sort of thing where I don't know. I really don't know. Like, part of me just wants to take it all and shove it towards my credit card payments. But the other part of me wants to also use it for sinking funds, because I would really like to get some of those going again. So maybe I'll just do a thing where I will let a dice decide my fate. Birthday balloons challenge thing. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so over this day. Like, I'm ready to go to bed, and it hasn't even been a crazy day. I think it's just my procrastinating got the better of me. So, I said 4. Oh, we do an entire whole row. Okay, then. Does anybody else feel like when you're saying the word row, it almost comes out like roll? Like R-O-L-L? Like, sometimes I feel like I'm somehow screwing that word up when I'm saying it, and I feel the need to correct myself, and I'm sitting here coloring, and I'm like, did I say? I don't know. I feel the same way about the word horror. Like horror movie. I feel like I'm saying something else, and I'm not, and I hate that word with a passion. I actually just learned today that the phrase cold as, I'm just gonna say it, the phrase cold as hell is not actually the phrase, because hell's not cold, at least it's not depicted as such. The phrase is actually cold as hail, like hailstones, because they're usually frozen. It's frozen precipitation. Like big old, well, sometimes big, but you know what hail is. Like, and that makes way more sense. And I'm just like, why is it always said the other way? Like, I don't, probably because somebody misheard it once and then they just ran with it. Because let's face it, that's all it can take. So now, back to this. In birthday challenge, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this one, when it's done, will give me 20, which will be nice. It's a good thing I plan on just, like, getting rid of these papers once I'm done with these, because, like, I don't know if you could see it through there, but that one's, like, becoming quite the sight. Okay, alphabet. Oh, look at that. It's also getting 4. Who would have thought? Not me. Okay. Now, in my alphabet challenge, there is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I will not lie, as I was counting that, I was legit thinking, I wonder how much this is going to save me. I am fully aware that there are 26 letters in the alphabet, you guys. I promise. Oh my goodness. That one's only getting 2. Good, it doesn't need 4. Ta-da! so now I'm just going to call this my spring flowers. We have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And I know that is correct because I fixed it. I guess I should learn to write down my own instructions for my own coloring. Oh, and last but not least, Diva, who, come on, you can come out, it's okay. Who did not get all that it was, I mean, I could actually, and I know just completely sidetracked there, but didn't get all 4 that it needs to finish, but I could actually make it 5. I could do this one as a 5th one, but no. Actually, yes. Yeah, I'm going to do that one too. In fact, I will do it now. So this one's going to end up saving me 15 instead of 14. Just because even numbers or divisible by 5s. Or round even numbers divisible by 5. But if it's a round number, then I guess it's already even. And divisible by 5. Anyway. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So close. Next week. It will happen next week. Maybe. Okay, and as we always do, we flip through, make sure I didn't miss any money, because that would be my luck. And nope, we are all good. And that is it for that, and I would make it the end of the video normally. However, I want to do my goals for 2025. I had planned on recording this video and putting it up like New Year's Day. That did not happen, as we can tell, because we are 4 days in and no video has been seen. So, but I did write them down, and this is a little notebook that I'm using for my YouTube stuff. So, my goals for this year, and I'm only going into goals for the channel and my financial goals. I'm not doing anything personal, because let's face it, most of the time those don't even go anywhere anyway. So, for the goals for my channel is, oddly enough, to have a consistent upload schedule. Which means I have to get more proactive and stop procrastinating when it comes to recording my videos. Because, like, I had a good chunk of the morning and early afternoon to do it today, and I did not do it. So, I have to get better about this. I would like to do better descriptions on my videos and figure out for sure how to link things, because I've tried and I don't think it worked. I'm gonna have to go back and look, but I don't think it worked. So I got to figure out how to do that more appropriately, or I should say more correctly. And by the end of the year, my goal is only going to be 500 subscribers by the end of this year, because I always worry about aiming too high. I do that with money too. Like, I don't want to expect anything, because what if it doesn't happen? You know what I mean? So I'm only going to aim for 500, or hope for 500, I should say, by the end of this year. If I get more, that's absolutely fantastic. If I get less, well, then that's okay too. You know, because what else am I going to do about it? I could just stomp off like a 4-year-old and whine and cry and not throw a fit, which would be comical, honestly. So yeah, it's just 3 simple things. I've already been trying to get better about having like a thumbnail, which I'm pretty sure you guys noticed I've been playing around like different fonts and everything. So I'm just trying to see what I like best. So please bear with me on that. Yeah, my financial goals for the year is I really would love to pay off my credit cards, like all of them, and my phone lease, because I'm really tired of having to pay $83 extra a month. Like, part of me is regretting getting that phone in the first place, but at the same time, I do love it, so I don't regret it at all. I would like to save $1,000, and that's not just in an emergency fund. That is overall. Like, I do have a goal of saving $1,000 because I do such small amounts every week. I don't know how that's going to work out. So we're going to find out together. I would like to get a Christmas and birthday fund started, and maybe even a social, because I have this friend and we like to go to a mall out of town every once in a while, and a lot of times I don't like going because I don't have money, or it would be nice to pay for my own meals because she treats me a lot and I feel bad about it. She says it's okay, but I'm just like, eh. So I would like to have those started, and excuse me. I think I figured out how to do that. I just have to figure out how to implement it, and you will find out in due time. And my last one is to try to get like 2 of my bills 1 month ahead. Just to start. I mean, obviously, if I can get more a month ahead, that would be great. But because it'll be such low amounts to begin with, like if and when I'm able to start it, that is what I want to do. Because right now, I just don't feel as ahead of the game as I would like to, especially with my rent. So that's what I want to do. To go with my consistent upload schedule, I actually did write out a little schedule. So like Thursdays would be my budgeting video because, well, I get paid Fridays, so that only makes sense in my brain. Film my cash stuffing videos either Saturday morning, but I have to get up early to do that, or Friday evening, and upload 1 on Saturday, 1 on Monday, so basically an every other day thing, and then any extra videos would be on a Wednesday. So like for this 2025 goals video, that would have been considered an extra video, so I would have uploaded that on a Wednesday. Cash condensings. What happened here? I have no idea. Anyway, cash condensings, bill swaps. Well, no, that's the same as cash condensing, isn't it? Monthly tallies. If I can get to that point, that would be awesome too, to be able to record monthly tallies, like to see how I'm progressing every month. But, you know, any extra little things like that. Those would be on Wednesday, just because it's there. It's the only day of week that makes sense to me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like it's been a very long, busy day, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. I really hope you came to the end of the video. If you did, please... You know what? If you got to the end of this video, please leave me a chicken in the comments. I I don't know why. It's just the first thing that came to my mind. But I hope you enjoyed the video if you did come to the end of the video. Like I said, leave a chicken if you got to the end, or any other comment that you would like to leave. Once again, I'm suddenly forgetting all the things I typically say. Please leave a like. Also, if you could consider subscribing, that would mean a whole lot to me. Like I said, I do want to try to grow my subscription base, or my subscribers, but I want to grow my subscriber account. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this, and I will talk to you in the next video, and maybe I will be less rambly. Goodbye, guys.